mypmnation.com.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here at The Planet with three members of Captain Chet Lawson's Snake Oil Revue.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to them in a minute. They're very excited, as you can tell. And, of course, as always, is Tim Martin working the board. If you need a DJ for your event, please go to centralnhevents.com. You can learn all about Tim and what he does and how he does it. Well, maybe not how he does it. He's not going to tell you how he does it.
I could.
But you
How do you
could,
do it, Tim?
If he told you, then you could just do it yourself.
Well, that's the thing. That's why he's actually not going to tell
Put
you.
the iPod on shuffle and walk away.
But Tim will show up and
presses
DJ
play.
your event. Go to centralnhevents.com if you need a DJ for your event. And what's up, guys? This is what, your third time on the show, I think?
This is our third time.
Yeah, third.
Congratulations to you. You win.
Yeah.
One more and you get bingo.
Really? I already have a T-shirt and some stickers. I don't need anything
Those
more.
are just on loan.
We need to get
Gotcha.
frequent interview cards, so you can stamp
Yes.
it each time. And
Yes.
fifth time, you get a free coffee.
Ooh, how exciting. I don't like coffee. Can I have like a free slice of
You
pizza
don't
or
like
something?
coffee?
Nope,
do
non-transferable.
You don't like coffee?
No, not really.
You're one of those fancy boys. One of those fancy boys who doesn't like coffee.
Well, if I was a fancy boy, I'd love coffee. I'd love Starbucks. That's what the
Starbucks
fancy boys
is fancy.
See?
That's true.
Yeah. So I'm like the opposite of fancy,
Okay.
whatever that is.
Okay, that's enough.
Just saying. Well, you guys, we're having you on the show again because you've got some new stuff. So why don't we
really.
play a track from the new stuff that you brought, and then we'll come back and chat about it.
Okay, why don't we play Moonshine?
Moonshine.
Yes.
Was this inspired by the Dukes of Hazzard? Because, you know, Uncle
Sorta.
Jesse and Bob
Loosely,
Hogg, they used
loosely.
to... Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Bo and Luke.
Do you remember Coy and Vance? They were my favorites. I was bummed that they only lasted half a season.
Oh, they were the ones that came in afterwards.
replacement
and
Dukes,
Much
yes.
more attractive, not that...
What are you, some
know.
kind of jerk?
Wow.
Me? Or him?
I don't know.
Only jerks like
I had
Coy
a
and
set
Vance.
list of things I was going to say during the show, and I just put my head on random.
This will be a great interview.
Not unlike that iPod.
Right? That's on shuffle.
All right. This is Moonshine from Captain Chet Lawson Snake Oil Review here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Moonshine! Moonshine!
Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here with 3 members of Captain Chet, Lawson, Snake Oil Revue. What happened to the other guy?
He wanted to come. He's taking courses at NHTI. He's learning to be a moil. And
You can do that at the tech, huh?
Yeah.
Wow,
The final was tonight.
Yeah.
It's a real hands-on course.
Well, please tell him I said congratulations. Assuming he
No,
passes.
you said Mazel Tov.
No, I don't want him coming at me with a knife. So let's not.
And you said Connerton wouldn't know what a moil was.
Listen, I didn't give you credit for the sophistication that you apparently have. Mazel Tov to you and l'chaim.
I can't do that. My throat gets phlegmy, and then I can't finish the show.
That's the word on the street.
Yes. All right, let's start with you, Mr. Kleiner. Please,
Yes.
each of you, you know the drill. Tell us what you do in the band, who you are, what you do.
My name's Rob. I play guitar and I sing and I use a lot of effects pedals to annoy Matt.
Really?
Yes. He doesn't like them.
Oh, really?
So I buy one for like about each practice. A new one.
Interesting. Really?
Yeah, this week
And then
was a
returns
chorus
it.
pedal. Yeah. Then I return it. Daddies, they're awesome. They take it back.
Nice. Matt?
I play the electric ukulele, and sometimes I play the harmonica, and I sing, and I don't have any effects pedals.
You have been talking about it.
I have been. I'll tell you the truth. I've been slowly getting infected by the pedal bug. It's a weird rock and roll virus. I'm sure you're familiar.
I'm Mark Trottier, and I play the bass.
Okay.
And a little bit of percussion.
All right. And who are we missing because he's off moiling?
Mike the Moyle.
Mike the Moyle. Mike Crane, he plays the drums.
Yep.
But he's at Moyle School. So.
Yeah.
Now, is he actually Jewish?
Nope.
No, you don't have to be anymore.
He's a freelance Moyle.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He moils. He circumcises Gentiles, whether they like it or not.
Well, like I said, I'm
He
glad you
stands
didn't bring him.
outside the Catholic Church, just waiting for him to come out.
Well, now he'll be able to do that legally. So tell us about the new disc, Spirit of 55.
Well, it's a double EP. It's got The Spirit of 55, which is the 3 studio tracks that we got done. And then it also has, 5 or so. 4? No, there's 5.
Oh, there's 5
1,
live
2,
tracks.
There's a
3,
repeat.
4, 5. Yeah, 5 live tracks that have been wonderfully remastered from a show that we did at the Barley House.
Very nice.
And one of the live tracks is an encore of one of the studio tracks. So
Right.
that really disappointed my
You can
father.
really feel how we do it live. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. 2 sides of the same song.
So why?
You really got a problem with that, huh?
My dad does. My dad had a problem with that.
Does
he
he
won't stop talking about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he tell all his patients?
He tells all his patients, "Don't buy my son's CD."
Wow.
There really aren't 8 songs. It's all a lie.
It's like 7 and then one of them again.
It's $5, so subtract
Yeah.
1 song worth amount of money out of there.
My dad says that about your CD as well.
Yeah. I talk to your dad frequently, and he's really disappointed in you.
What? You don't think he's told me?
I do think he's told you.
Yeah.
When you why don't you ever call?
Why don't I ever call?
His father or you?
Like they worry.
It's just, I hate my father.
Wow, that's cold.
I know, but
On air and everything.
yeah. Well, I just hate him.
Wow.
There's some
Sorry.
truth here.
My father refuses to listen to the CDs.
Really? Does he really, for real?
No.
I was
I
gonna
don't know, actually.
My father refused to listen to Matt's father. So.
Really?
This is
Yeah.
no longer an interview. It's now a support group.
Help us.
My dad actually does go to your father, though. I don't know if I can
I
say
know,
that on
yeah,
the air, if that's
yeah.
like some HIPAA
My
violation.
father's a dentist, and his dad's one of the patients. And
Because my dad has teeth.
isn't that fascinating for all you listeners out there?
Well, not everyone in New Hampshire has teeth, so that probably is fascinating.
That's a
point,
fun
good
fact
point.
about Captain Chet.
So I've never heard of a double EP. Are you guys the first? Are you pioneers?
I don't think so.
Well, we are pioneers. I mean, we did discover the Northwest
Colonies.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting. Not everyone can say that.
Well, we had
Yeah.
some studio tracks done, and we had some of the live stuff that was remastered, and we just liked the way it sounded, and we wanted to we had some movement behind us, so we just kind of wanted to put it out there.
Right.
And then finishing the CD, I guess, in December.
Right.
Let's be honest, we just wanted to make some money.
Yeah.
So we put some
There's
tracks
that too.
on a CD, and then we said we need some more, so let's put some.
And made money we have.
Really?
Boy, howdy.
We're number one on iTunes right now.
Are you?
Yep.
What,
I could be wrong.
after you look us up, we're number one on the
probably-
list of possible.
Right. We're the
Right.
number one on the Captain Chet
yes.
section.
If you search for Captain Chet Lawson Snake Oil Review, we're number one for
Yes.
bands called Captain Chet Lawson Snake Oil Review.
That's remarkable.
It's
How many
very-
bands can say that?
Probably one.
There's one in Norway.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
Except it's like Captain Sven.
We got
it's
a
like a Black
cease
Death
and
metal band.
desist letter.
Pretty crazy.
Really?
Yeah,
From
from
Captain
Sweden.
Sven?
Yeah,
Yeah, Captain Sven.
Yeah.
But their first double EP was called Now and Sven.
Right. That's very funny. So,
They only had one pressing, so in one big box it was every Now and Sven.
so the live tracks that are on this disc, have they all already been out in studio form, or
Nope.
No.
No. We actually released stuff. We came here last time with,
Thanks
with a
for
little
rehashing
single.
our shortcomings.
And we some different live stuff that we had worked on and remastered and came out pretty well. So
Yeah.
we figured we'd throw it out there.
We're going back into the studio soon, though.
December.
really?
December.
December.
Yes.
Yeah. So why is the disc called Spirit of 55?
It's actually a photograph I took. It's actually a name of a 1955 Peterbilt truck.
Really?
Yeah. And that was the graphic on the side. So just thought it sounded cool.
I didn't even know that story. That's
we were going to
fascinating.
give some big mysterious
It might be
story,
made
but
up,
that's
Matt.
just
It
the
might be made
Yeah.
up.
yeah.
We don't really believe or trust each other.
Yeah. That's
We
part
hate
of
each
the,
other.
Or do, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you? Why do you guys fight about the money? Since you're making all
Mostly
this
the money,
now?
mostly the money and merchandising.
Mm-hmm.
They got really jealous when there was a Rosenberg action figure.
Well, we have the other action figures coming out,
Yeah.
and Matt's came out first.
Yeah.
Mine was to
obviously.
test the market.
Yeah.
Of course. And it's been going like gangbusters. I mean, get yours now if you want one for Christmas.
Oh, I have one. You
Yeah.
can't tell me that's anatomically correct.
It's
though.
got kung fu grip.
I noticed.
Not with the hands.
No. No, it is terrifying.
It's terrifying.
But congratulations.
It's
on
what
that,
his
too.
wife said.
It's even more life size than I am.
I noticed. I always expect you to be taller, and then you're not.
I know. I do have a full body tattoo of myself. Mm-hmm. That's a Stephen Wright joke. I stole that.
Yeah. At least you cop to it right away.
I copped to it. I mean, I felt
You were
guilty.
you were disappointed with the delivery of that too.
Yeah.
I could tell.
like somebody would be listening and on Wikipedia. I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Captain Chet's a plagiarist.
So why the Barley House? Why do you decide to record the live stuff there?
We record most of our shows. It was just we had a good night.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you record all of them, or
Yeah, most of them.
yeah.
Try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a sound guy, so sometimes
Well, I was gonna say, is it challenging to do
Yeah.
that? Most bands don't do that. Is that?
I find it a lot. Actually, I've done it with most of the bands I've been in, but I've traditionally been playing drums. This band, I play bass, so
Right.
standing up, I can move around a little easier. It's a little easier going to do it, but in the
Weird to
moment,
watch him move around.
Is it? Yeah.
in the moment, it gets a little, hectic.
So you're the one who handles that part of
Between Rob
setting
and
up
I
the recording?
usually.
Yeah.
But then, after we're done recording it, we can, Mark can bring it back to his studio and mix it all down. So it's not like he has to mix the final product live. It's
Right.
multiple tracks. It's not just one track when
Yeah.
we're recording.
Right.
Yeah. No, that's good. Where do you guys record the studio stuff?
At the studio.
At the studio,
At an undisclosed location.
Oh,
a funeral home,
really?
Noise.
above a funeral.
The
Oh,
truth,
yeah.
the truth is funnier
Yeah, the
than a
truth
lie.
is funnier than a
Yes,
lie.
we actually do rehearse at a funeral home
No kidding.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
and record at a funeral home.
I've seen a ton of dead people since I joined this band. Honestly, it's really creepy.
Yeah, you have to walk through the funeral home to get.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. And once the service is over, they don't just take them away. They hang out for a while.
Well, they got nowhere to go, really.
Right, well, yeah,
That is true.
And all of
They're
eternity
already
to get
late.
there.
No,
I mean, no disrespect to the dead,
I love it.
but they're I mean, deep into band practice.
yeah. Maybe they're just really into you guys.
Yeah.
They don't buy many CDs though.
No.
That's all right.
No money in the afterlife.
No, but yeah, we that's where we record, rehearse, and
Yeah.
more interesting. So we're right in the municipal area, so it's kind of interesting, I think, for people going by, hearing music coming out of the building. But
Yeah. Well, how'd you end up there?
That's where Mark lives.
yeah, I live there.
Really?
actually.
Yeah.
My wife owns a funeral home.
Oh, no
and
kidding.
We live upstairs and
Oh, nice.
family business kind of thing. So
Oh.
it's a huge house. So it's
So you're surrounded by death.
pretty much.
It'd be a good name for a song.
And also life.
And yeah, yes.
So he's surrounded by life and
Yeah, I
death.
was
Yes.
hang out with these guys.
Death is a part of life.
He's like the center of the pendulum.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, somebody has to be.
Yeah, I'm glad it's him because I don't think I could handle that.
Yeah. We wouldn't want it to be the Moyle.
Yeah.
Too dangerous.
Imagine him on a rough day.
Ugh. Well, why don't we play another track from the disc? What do you guys want to play?
Fantastic idea.
How about you pick one?
Me?
I'm just putting you on the
At the
spot.
bar. We're
At
gonna
the
play
bar,
at
yeah.
the bar.
At
At the bar?
yeah.
What's this about, being at the bar?
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's actually about a friend of mine
Oh,
whose name we're not going to mention.
He's not really your friend.
Well, yeah, well he is.
an
But,
acquaintance?
It's the source of a lot of your
Stranger.
Yeah.
material,
Thin
that's
line
for
between
sure.
friend and acquaintance.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about
got a fantastic
spending a lot of
physique.
time at an alcohol establishment.
So it's about alcoholism.
Yes,
It's called At the Bar.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't you just
It's
listen?
such a fun, happy
you
song.
can-
You just put a negative light on the whole thing.
That's kind of what we do here.
but it is happy too because at the end of the song
Happy
he
and it's
leaves.
sad.
Oh, good.
He leaves the bar.
So it has a happy ending.
There's no telling what happens to him after he
Yeah.
He gets hit by a bus.
Right.
Listen to the song. And,
Okay.
we'll have the listeners write in
Internalize
and
it.
tell us what it's about.
Oh, that's exciting.
Go on our Facebook page.
Go on our Facebook page. We've got a Facebook page.
Yep.
We're on Twitter.
Yeah,
We've got nearly as many followers as Ashton Kutcher. One of them is Ashton Kutcher.
Yes, actually, he
follows.
added us one time.
He added
Really?
us. Yeah. He's like, dude, I really like your music, but you don't wear enough trucker hats.
Well, neither does he anymore. He kind of grew out of that phase.
Yeah, he totally sold out.
And aren't we all glad for that?
I sure am.
He's so attractive.
I can't wear hats.
Now the posters on my wall of him that were out of date. Very upsetting.
No.
Weird. Let's play the song.
That sounds good to me. This is At the Bar from Captain Chet, Lawson, St. Cool Revue here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
At the bar, at the pub, at this local watering hole. At the bar, at the pub, at this local watering hole. At the bar, at the pub, at this local watering hole. At the bar, at the pub, at this local watering hole. Heading down this road, 30 years old, acting like I don't give a damn, knowing that my life is gonna take a toll, feeling like I'm getting old. Down at the bar, I feel it every day, it's here that I'm damned to stay. If you love me, then why don't you hug me and get up and walk away? At the bar, at the pub, at this local watering hole. At the bar, at the pub, at this local watering hole. Making all these plans, we'll get those one-night stands. Gotta get my life carry on. That feeling that I hear sometimes on these cold, wet, lonely nights, wondering how my life got this way. Every night I try and every night I cry. I have pain deep in my soul. But if you will leave me, then why don't you leave me? 'Cause I can't handle growing old. At the bar, at the pub, at this local watering hole. At the bar, at the pub, at this local watering hole. If I'm gonna leave safe and sound. Grab my coat, then head for the door. But as I leave, I see someone coming in, and it's a stranger that I'd like to know. But if you'd have saved me, baby, I'll leave, 'cause I can't handle growing old. At the bar, at the book, at this local watering hole. At the bar, at the pub, at this local watering hole. At the bar, at the pub, at this local watering hole. At the bar, at the pub, at this local watering hole.
100.1 The Planet's local outbreak with IPMNation.com.
All right, here we go. Local outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here with Captain Chet, Lawson, Snake Oil Revue. So, are there any interesting little doodads included in the CD packaging?
It's interesting you should ask.
If you get the limited edition first run with the wrong artwork,
Oh, it has wrong. What's wrong with the artwork?
some misspellings.
If you notice, George
They
is
have stickers
pointing to where
inside.
it says Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock.
That's when Paul died.
But yeah, as Mark was saying before, I so rudely interrupted him. There are on select copies of our CD. There are free stickers that put them on your dad's bumper. And what
I hate my
Trevor?
dad. I can't.
Yeah, you sure do.
Well, it peels
Maybe
off
we should
paint.
unpack that. Where do these feelings come from?
It's just hate.
Just general
It's
hate.
rage.
Yeah, I just hate
You don't
him.
like his clothing? Is that the...
It's just him, you know, I just
Yeah.
hate him.
I noticed you don't wear an undershirt.
Yeah. It's because I hate my dad.
Yeah.
My dad does wear an undershirt.
Yeah.
And I'm determined not to be like
darn
him.
you did.
And you are wearing long sleeves, and it's freaking hot out.
Yeah, my dad wears short sleeves in the heat.
And
He does. I'm not kidding. No, I'm serious. He does. He wears
And you're
short
wearing
sleeves
a
and not
dress.
You're dressed like an Atlantic City gigolo.
other. Yeah, and my dad doesn't dress that way.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
It is what it is.
Where are you guys going with all this?
I don't know. I don't know where this is going.
I know where it's going.
I'm frightened.
Tell me about
So how's the love life, Connerton?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as my dad's not around. He
Job's
ruins
going
everything.
well.
He'll walk in and it's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Then you gotta turn on the lights.
Yeah, it sucks. Tell me about Go Local, the Go Local Fest. I have no possible segue for that. So
Right,
we're
right.
just,
Just
we're
jump
just going
on
to
in.
barrel into it.
It was
Speaking of making
awesome
out.
this year. We had a good time. Like, of course, when our set came on, we had a power difficulties, but
Power outage.
but these
We had a
guys
little
kept
bit
it
of rain.
rocking, and we figured it out and finished it off. But
The audience stuck with us.
we host it too, so we were pretty busy.
Well, I was going to say that's like your thing, right? You guys are you in charge of it, or did
Mostly
you start
me.
it? Really? Yeah.
Mark is.
Yeah, well, Rob is a.
Oh, I remember now from
Rob
last
was
time. That's how you guys
adorable this
met,
year.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
These guys played last summer, and they intrigued me. I
Yeah.
was like, I gotta check that out. So they lacked a bass player, so
Yeah.
I lacked a band to play bass in. It worked
So we
out.
asked him if he wanted to try out, and
After a rigorous 16-week tryout,
yep.
in which I was not allowed to leave Rob's house,
We
Yeah.
said, "Do you have a PA?" And he said yes, and we said, "You're in the band."
pretty much.
Why would you want to leave Rob's house? You got to go home to a funeral home.
Oh, I like it there.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
He has a nice jam
And Rob's got a
space.
DS.
Oh, well.
a DS.
Yeah, Nintendo DS.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
no,
I
he's got a
don't.
Wii.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
You can come over and play with my Wii if you want.
Whee!
Yeah, but don't.
Rob and I exchanged friend codes on Wii.
Oh, man. I'm
we
so
did.
left out.
How intimate.
I'm going solo.
We're gonna Mario Kart against each other.
Wow. So, what is Go Local exactly for people who don't know?
It's golocalmusic.org is an organization we started about 5 years ago, just kind of making light of the scene that we have in the Concord surrounding areas. There's a million bands, a million artists around that don't get any recognition because there's nobody supporting them. So it's kind of like a spark under the fire to kind of get a scene going, a little more support from the public. And
Yeah.
it's been
Music
pretty
collective, if you will.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who plays it? What are some of the bands?
We
that
try
play
to get
it?
new bands every year. We typically work a lot with like the guys from Kitchen, Lamont Smooth, Andy Laliotis. So he's pretty much a staple in the Concord music scene.
Andy Laliotis rocks.
And
There were some really cool bands.
But we try to
Crunchy Western Boys were amazing this year.
Yeah.
we had the Crunchy
Ghost
Western
Dinner
Boys.
Band was really good.
Oh, we had them on the show recently.
Really? They're really
they were
good.
amazing.
They were awesome.
The 1-2-3s.
The 1-2-3s might have been my favorite from the
they
They were
day.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to get new bands in there every time, so it's kind of rotating. But usually, once they do an event with us, they always want to come back and do it again.
So is this an annual thing?
Yeah, the Camp and Jam is annual, and then we do kind of one-off events here and there.
Oh, okay.
We're kind of working on an Oktoberfest thing right now.
Oh, cool.
And it's hard in the winter, just because
Yeah.
you need space, and nobody wants to open up their space to rock and roll too often. So,
And where do you do these?
wherever people let us.
Your
Typically
dad's house?
Yeah, basically my family owns some land in Northwood. Northwood, and we do it out there on Pleasant Lake, and get stage and stuff, and use generator power, and works pretty well.
We had Frisbee golf there this
Yeah,
year.
we had the Frisbee
Yeah.
golf course going this
Disc
year.
golf.
It's pretty good. Disc golf, sorry.
Yeah.
So,
It's a very fun sport.
but yeah, it's been pretty fun.
May sound
And
stupid, but it's really fun.
I was bringing his disc golf rhetoric into it. I play disc golf too, though. But I ain't going to talk about it.
No.
I don't play disc golf.
So did you have
it's
something
dumb.
set for October? Or
No, we're still trying to work out some logistics with the city and see if we can pull it off.
Yeah.
We did something last year, and it worked pretty well. We're just trying to do more than what every year we try to expand. We did the Camp and Jam. It's our third year, and it was definitely, I'd say, the best year so far. Great bands. Like Crunchy Western Boys were fantastic.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
If you haven't seen or heard the Crunchy Western Boys, you need to go out and see them. And they're really nice guys, too, because when you mention their name on the radio, they send you their CD for free.
Really?
At least I'm hoping. Crunchy Western Boys. Steve, send me a CD.
Wow, he really enjoyed himself apparently.
Wow.
That's weird.
But yeah, it's expanded, and it's great to see strangers in the crowd and stuff like that, not
Yeah.
just the usual. So it's nice.
They're not the creepy kind of strangers.
No.
They're
You don't want to be
friendly,
frightened.
You want some
by
candy?
that.
It's a family friendly event,
Very cool.
I don't like strangers.
You should.
and we're doing all the entertainment next year for the Granite State Roller Derby. They're doing 6 bouts in Concord.
Oh,
so
excellent. Good.
doing all the halftime stuff for that. So
Very cool. Good.
Not us, the band, but go
no,
local.
go local.
The
Captain Chet might make a second appearance.
Oh.
Yeah, we played.
We've done it once before.
Yeah, we played the. What's that?
Their home
what's that
premiere
place?
bout.
The Everett Arena. We
Everett
played
Arena.
to rousing reviews. I don't know if you read about us in the Village Voice, but we really rocked Everett Arena.
I did read that.
First
Yeah.
band to play there since the 20s.
Lester
it was-
Bangs came out of retirement to write a review
Yes.
of
Wow.
the event, and he said that we were the greatest band since, I don't know, let's say the Ramones.
Wow. High praise indeed.
Whoa. Whoa.
Well, I on that note, I think we should hear another track.
Yeah. From our
So-
band?
Yeah,
Or-
I guess.
Or
Or the
Ramones.
Crunchy
I don't
Western
know.
Boys.
I was kind of thinking about
Rob's
the Ramones.
really into them.
I Want to Be Sedated.
Okay. Now, was that from your live set?
The Forgetting song.
The Forgetting song. Yes. All right. Very good. Is this a live one or a studio
This
track?
is a studio one.
track.
Okay.
Yep, this is one that Matt wrote about your father.
Oh, good. Yes. Thank you, by the way, for writing that.
I really like him.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes we go on fishing trips.
You can be his son.
And we play catch.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm not bitter.
We entered a Pinewood racing competition together.
I heard all about it from Mom.
Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Yeah, I'm glad you like her. All right, this is the Forgetting song from Captain Chet, Lawson, Snake Oil Review on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
And I want get 2, get 3, get I just get it all the time. I call you on the telephone, I misplace my time. And in a way I can't recall your name or your phone number. Like a suicidal cult, it's getting so hard to remember. Don't forget to remember all the things I can't recall. Draft a detailed memorandum, you'll retain it all. And study about our love is in a mnemonic device. Like Roy G. Biv even got my stock, we all pay the price. misplace my time. And anyway, I can't recall your name or your phone number. Like a suicidal cult, it's getting so hard to remember.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com here with Captain Chet, Lawson, Snake Oil Revue. And actually, Rob, you were saying off air that you guys at your shows, in addition to recording them, you also do live webcam and what else?
Well, what we do at our shows is sometimes, not all the time, but we'll broadcast live the show on the internet, so you can either go to the venue or watch it from home.
You can view that through golocalmusic.org.
Excellent. Good.
So
all right.
we do that, and then we also have sometimes we do super secret shows.
Why are they super? I thought they were just secret.
I think they're super.
They're a secret, but the shows themselves, once we start playing, are super.
Sometimes they're
Super shows.
super shows, but
I don't know about you, but when I'm up there, I never play.
But no,
I play super.
We'll do a show where we don't actually tell anybody where the location is until.
And then we get all upset that nobody shows up.
They actually do. We did one out in the middle of a field, and we had 50 people or so, and we broadcast that live. You can actually see some clips from that on.
There was the one
on
at
YouTube,
Lincoln Center.
Yep, and we did one at the Boston Garden.
Yeah.
Wow,
the old garden.
Yeah.
The old garden, not the new garden. I'm not sure if that place is torn down, but I was blindfolded most of the time, so I couldn't really be.
It's a lot like a flash mob.
Yeah, basically, if you want to find out a secret show, you just become a fan on Facebook, because that's where we mostly announce that stuff. Or Twitter, apparently.
Or you can send away for the...
Dakota Ring?
Dakota Ring. That's exactly what I was going to say. The Captain Chet Dakota Ring. And stay tuned to Little Orphan Annie.
Ooh, all right.
We're not just about Ovaltine, you know?
We got a doubleheader coming up.
Well, we do.
Well, we already played it.
Oh, yeah. We've already played
this will have broadcast after the doubleheader that we are going to and have played.
And it was amazing.
We had a really good time at NHTI.
Yeah, it was an important fundraiser for something very important.
Science.
The Science Center.
Yeah.
Captain Chet Lawson is all about science. They have the Chris McAuliffe and Alan Shepard Discovery Center.
Yes.
So we're playing.
When you said Shepard, I thought you were going to say something else.
Pie?
I don't know. But it's for science.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Thomas Dolby's coming.
Science!
And Bill Nye.
But later that evening, we will have played at the Chen Yang Lee at in Bow, New Hampshire,
across from the famous Bow Mobile.
From the famous Bow Mobile, and you will have loved that show, listening audience.
and we all did.
Yeah. Boy, you remember that?
Boy, howdy, what a great show.
Boy, howdy.
Which reminds me, I gave you $20 that night.
That was stellar. Oh, I can't wait to see what I will have done with it.
So how do we find you guys online so we can
That's
keep
the future
up on
perfect
everything?
tense.
You can go to CaptainChetLawson.com.
Okay.
You can go to...
Is it Captain spelled out or is it CAPT?
It's fully spelled out. We don't want our fans to save time with keystrokes. We think that's...
No, we want them to enjoy and absorb their internet experience.
Yeah. Sure, absolutely.
Plus, they won't forget how to spell.
What do you have against vowels? You know? Like, you don't want vowels being used?
Well, if it's CAPT, there's still a vowel in there.
Rob's on his own on this one.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Okay, well, whatever. You can also go to Facebook, and I think it's facebook.com Captain Chet. But if you just type in Captain Chet, you'll find it.
Yeah, really. If you Google Captain Chet,
chances are you'll find us. We're also on Twitter.
Okay,
we're making a movie
because we tweet.
We're making a feature-length film.
We are making a feature-length film.
We have a person who's already recorded the voice over
Russell Crowe.
Yep. No, but really, there will be a movie coming out, and it is voiced over by a very professional, famous person that you will know.
James Earl Jones.
It's a short film. It's not a feature length, but we're really working on a movie.
Good.
Soundtracked and all.
Mark Hamill.
Yep, he's in it. Yeah,
he's available, right?
Yeah.
The skater?
No, he played Luke Skywalker.
Oh, who am I thinking of?
Dorothy Hamill.
Dorothy Hamill.
No, I'm thinking of the guy who did the backflip.
Yeah, Natalie Wood.
She's in it.
Elijah Wood is in it.
Yeah, he's in it.
Yeah. Rip Torn.
No, he's not in it.
He's on.
He read for it,
outtakes.
but
Yeah.
All right. Well,
But really, who likes Rip Torn? I mean,
I like Rip
he
Torn.
belongs
He
on
was-
the cutting room
guys from
floor.
Jackass like Rip Torn.
yeah, he was great on the.
He was in that Tom Green
on,
movie.
Larry Sanders Show.
Yeah.
All right.
You're done with us now?
I think so. What do you guys
Harrison
want to wrap,
Ford!
What do you guys want to wrap up the show with?
With going down?
Well, no, save that for when you're
Robert
back
De
in the-
Niro.
Matt, you see, you took it there. That's not where we were going. The FCC is going to have...
Well, there was some sexual innuendo.
Who are these
Can you
guys?
blame me?
Who are these guys?
There are guys sitting over there staring.
Who are you
at
guys?
us.
Good places.
Good places.
Sal Mineo.
Never been.
Yeah, no, this is going down. This is a staple of our live shows, and it's an ongoing contest for real.
Okay.
That if you can name who originally performed the song,
We will give you a Captain Chet prize pack.
yes,
Really?
and a high five.
Complete
Palm
with
bump.
the
Palm bump,
We
yes.
don't do high fives.
complete with the sticker that comes in the disc.
Exactly.
Tony Danza.
He's in the movie. Well, he's not doing anything either, right? So
He's
that's
reading the credits.
They'll give you a palm bump.
Yeah,
And they'll be like,
no,
oh, wait, ew.
we're trying to bring back the high five, and the only way for the high five to compete with the fist bump is to have it be the palm bump. I mean, really.
Yeah, I think that's admirable.
It's only logical.
It's part of our struggle.
Yeah. I'm trying to bring back cripes because no one says it anymore, and I think it's a great
Cripes?
word.
Oh, I thought you were mispronouncing crepes. I
No,
thought-
no,
I thought you liked
cripes.
pastries.
I want when
I'm
someone's
bringing back
upset.
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy. Well, that never really left. It's always been in our hearts.
Yeah.
All right, so this is what's the song called?
Going
It's
down.
going down.
Going
And
down.
it's a cover.
Is it going down or going down?
Going down.
Going down.
It's an apostrophe, so we did leave out some vowels. There, are you happy?
you left off-
Does
left out
that
a
does that make you?
consonant.
No, you
No,
left
there's
off
no
a-
I.
Robin is
Oh,
out.
There's
you're
no
right.
I. It's wait, no,
There's
I'm
no
wrong
I?
again.
It's gone down.
Gee,
Alphabet.
Our guitar
Problem.
player
I'm
is
a
illiterate.
horrible speller.
All right, so it's
Down.
That's okay. He
Gone.
works in insurance. He doesn't need
so
to
it's
know
gone
everything.
down.
He doesn't need to know.
All right, so this is Gong Down from Captain Chet Lawson,
Going
State Oil
down.
Review, Going Down, sorry. Here on Local Outbreak on
Judith
102.1 The Planet. Oh, I love her. Thanks, everybody.
This next song is a cover, and if you guys watched as much Nick at Night as I did growing up, you'll know who did it originally. And I will be duly impressed and sorry for you. Floating down the river with a saturated the van. I wish I could forget it, but I do believe she meant what she told me to forget it. And I touch her away when they find me in the morning when it's round. Work is round. Going down. Going down. Coming up, it's kind of musty under there. Like I said, I didn't care, but I forgot to leave a note. So I still float. I'm soaking wet without a boat, and I knew I should have taken off my shoes. Okay, shoes. Going down. Going down. Wish I had another drink, it wouldn't be so hard to sing. Should take time to think, besides I got the bitch straight. Cause I had another day and couldn't see the extra way I can, but can see the way it is shown. I'm going on. I'm going down. Going down. Well, now I see the laughing lead slipped away in the soup bed. Should've looked as when said, now it's really got me stumped. Can't remember why I told that like that. My stomach felt, I can't believe they break this coming down. Going down. Going down. Going down. Going down. Well, now the sky is getting high. Everything will be alright. Think I finally got the knack. I'm just floating and swinging on my back. Never really liked that town. Think I'll drive the river down. Just moving slow and floating free. That river swinging under me. I'm waiting back to the folks on shore. Should've thought of this before. I'm floating on down to New Orleans. Don't pick up on some swinging scene. No, I'm no more better day. So time moving all the way. Roll down. Roll down. Nowhere. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. If you want to know who originally did that song, hey, no.
100.1 The Planet's Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
The Planet's Local Outbreak is recorded weekly at the studios of 100.1 The Planet. It's engineered by Tim Martin of CentralNHEvents.com. Matt Connerton of IPMNation.com is the host of The Planet's Local Outbreak. The show is produced and edited by Annie Biello of 100.1 The Planet. For artist links and details about The Planet's Local Outbreak, log on to The Planet's Entertain Me page, WPNHFM.com. The Planet's Local Outbreak is available for download anytime online, IPMNation.com/local outbreak. The Planet's Local Outbreak is a product of 100.1 The Planet and Northeast Communications.